Hey guys, before we jump into the video, I just wanted to take a second and say thank you. We hit 100 subs, and as promised, we're going to be doing a pretty cool giveaway. We aren't going to be giving away any of the cards shown here, but we will be giving away some cool stuff, including a Ja Morant out of Hoops, a first-year KD, even a Justin Herbert. So you're going to want to stick around till the end of the video when we talk about how you can get involved in the giveaway and provide some more details. But without further ado, I will let you go on to the financial recap. What's up, boys and girls? This is your boy Curtis Miso coming in hot with another video. I'm starting to feel like the DJ Khaled of NBA Hoops videos. It's another one. So if you have been watching the channel lately, you've seen that I already ripped $1,300 of hoops, and I did a financial recap, and that's the best video in terms of viewership and adding subscribers that I've ever had on the channel. So people seem to like the financial recaps. If you haven't seen that, please go check that video out, and it'll give you a good sense for kind of what's coming out of these products. I opened a bunch of mega boxes, a bunch of cello packs, a bunch of blasters and hangers. So I ripped a little bit of everything, and it gives you a good sense for kind of what kind of card you expect, what you should be looking for, and what the financial return is. And I liked it so much, I ended up pulling those three in back. Those didn't come out of this most recent rip. I liked that rip so much that I decided to rip 12 more just hanger boxes this time. And there was a reason for that. It wasn't just for the channel. It was because what I really want is to pull some of these rookie variations, which I thought were pretty cool. And the rookie variations are only available in hanger boxes. You can get at most one per hanger box, and I'll give you a sense for how frequent those were dropping out of these things, which they actually turned out to be quite rare. And so I opened 12 hangers, and this is the financial recap. I spent $450 on those hangers. I got a pretty good deal from a local source here who has an algo on Walmart, and he buys them up, and I end up, I'm paying obviously more than retail, but he gives me a decent deal. I'm buying them at about $37 a piece. They're probably going on eBay for anywhere from $40 to $45. And they retail for about $18. So the markup actually on hangers is a little bit more than 2x retail, whereas for mega boxes, while those are certainly the most fun to rip, and you get a lot of guaranteed hits with the 8 to 10 cracked ice, depending on which variation of the mega box you rip, those are selling for a lot more than they're selling, for $150 to $200, which I think they're only going for 40 or 50 at most. On retail, so those are selling over 3x. So this might be a little bit better of a deal on these hangers because they're not selling for as much of a premium over retail price. But anyway, let me get into the financial recap. And before I do that, so what I'm going to do is I calculate eBay values, comps for the cards that I pulled, and I've sold over $15,000 of cards on eBay over the past 6 to 8 months. So I think I have a pretty good sense for what will sell and what comps are real and things like that. And I do it conservatively, and I look at what's the percentage ROI on the value of cards I pull out of the box relative to what I spent. And that should, obviously it's a relatively small sample size, but it should give you a decent sense for, should I be ripping hanger boxes? So I'll end with that, but I will start with what what looks like the odds are of pulling certain parallels out of the set, out of hanger boxes, because there are so many different parallels in hoops, which is cool. It gives you a lot of chances because obviously you want to hit more chances to get parallels of the big Zions and Jaws of the world. But it makes it a little bit confusing if you're looking at singles or you're trying to figure out card values about which parallel should be selling for more. And obviously there's part of it is certainly which one looks cooler, or which, you want a jersey color purple disco of LeBron and the Lakers. That's, you'll probably be willing to pay more for that, which makes sense. This is a hobby after all. But there's also a part of it that's about rarity and supply and demand. And if there's more supply, then the card probably shouldn't be worth as much as one that has lower supply, right? So if we look at parallels I think you should be chasing that are rare, and this is consistent with what I found in my bigger $1,300 rip. This is a $450 rip of just hangers. Again, what I found, if we start with the rarest parallel, it is again the silver scope. So I pulled 2 of these, which is actually a higher rate than I pulled it out of my other rip. I pulled 2 of these out of 12 hangers. It's a really rare parallel, much rarer than silver laser, much rarer than just regular silver. So these should be selling at a premium, and I don't know if they really are. So if you could find, that player you're looking for in a silver scope at a similar price to another parallel, you should jump on it, because that's an arbitrage. If you're looking at selling these 10 years down the road, there's going to be a lot less of them, and therefore the price should be higher. Another thing that we knew was rare is these hanger exclusive orange prisms. So when I ripped this originally, I was confused as to what it was. I was like, is it gold? Is it numbered? I look like an idiot on my video. And then later I realized this is an orange prism. And these are, I assume they'd be rare because it's kind of a hanger exclusive, and it was. So I pulled 1 of these out of 12 hangers. So extremely rare. I don't know if this is really worth anything given the player. So I didn't assign any value to it. But if you can pull an orange or find an orange for relatively cheap, I would buy it. The other thing, the big chase in these is the rookie variations. And I will show you some of the other ones because those are in my hits pile. This is one that's not worth anything, is an Eric Pascal. They're selling for like 99 cents. The variations, these are really cool. This is why I was opening hoops hangers in the first place. I love these cards. You can see the difference between a variation and a regular is that the background is kind of a solid color. You can see it's kind of, you got the key in the background. They're all like that. And they've got a different pose. This one in particular is kind of lame, but a lot of the other ones are really cool, where the guy's doing a sweet dunk or doing a behind the back pass or something. And so in terms of rarity of these, they are rarer than I expected. So you can only get them in hangers, which is what is the appeal of hangers for me. And I ended up pulling 4 of these out of 12 boxes total. And it was pretty consistent. So you're looking at probably pulling 1 variation every three boxes. So these are pretty uncommon, guys, and for that reason, lower supply. I think that they are selling for more. So like the Zion variation selling for 100, whereas his base card is kind of down in the 30s. So it's almost it's around 3x, which makes sense because it's significantly rarer. And they're really good looking cards. So, I would love, what I was really chasing was the Zion, or the Jaw. I pulled a lot of Jaw, maybe enough Jaw at this point for hoops, but, that's an embarrassment of riches, by the way, but really was looking for the Zion, variation. That was the card I was chasing. And so these are really rare, and, these are ones that I'll be looking to buy maybe myself, singles. I'd love to get a PSA 10 of the Zion because it's just a cool looking card. And then if we get into some of the other variations, the more common ones, you got a stack of silvers, a stack of greens. These aren't all of them because some of them were hits. But I ended up pulling 14 greens, which is, roughly 1 per box, and about 11 silvers, which is roughly 1 per box. So these are obviously more common than a silver scope, but 1 per box is certainly going to be more rare than obviously a purple disco. This is my stack of purple discos. These are purple disco rookies. You're pulling 4 of these per box guaranteed. So these are printed. There's going to be a ton of these. Same thing with red cracked ice. Same thing with blue cracked ice, where you're getting 8 to 10 per mega box. When they're guaranteeing those, there's greater supply, and thus those should be selling for less than probably a silver or a green. And they do. The silvers sell for almost 2x or 1.5x what a disco or a cracked ice sells for. And so that makes sense. Another thing about these hanger boxes is that you only get one insert. It's in the back, one insert per hanger. And so Arriving Now is one of the inserts I was really looking for, and I only got one because you only get one insert per box. So if you're looking for inserts, you should probably open maybe a different variation than a hanger. And then you get a lot of tributes, which are kind of separate from the inserts. But the one thing I would mention is that I was hitting silver hollow inserts on the back with a pretty high clip. I think I hit 6 silver inserts, so about one every 2 boxes. There's 3 of them that are hits, so they're not here. But so if you are looking, maybe there's a higher rate of, you're getting a lower rate of inserts, but a higher rate of them being silver hollows. One card I really wanted to hit, which I didn't, was a silver hollow of Arriving Now for Zion. Might have to buy that one on eBay. But yeah, so that's generally, I think, all I have to say about the different variations and things that you can pull. And this is the stack of base rookies that I pulled. Didn't hit any of the big boys on the base rookies, but I did hit some other interesting things. So now I'll get into the financial recap starting. So I'm only looking at cards that could be worth at least $2 or more, because it's just impossible to move cards that are 99 cents. It's just not worth it. It might be to some people, but it's just hard to move cheap cards like that, and it's a lot of work. But if you take this stack, I'm gonna say each of these is worth $2, and it's a stack of 18 cards. So you get to $36 for these cards. You got some cool ones. I didn't sleeve a lot of them, but you got like a KD first year Nets. You've got a Kawhi purple disco. These are all gonna be desirable players on maybe more common variants, like a purple disco Jimmy Butler, a Shaq green, Terrence Davis green rookie, Barkley green tribute, Cam Reddish base rookie, Kyle Guy, so kind of second tier base rookies, Cameron Johnson, Lucas Semenic, Rui. And then you've got some other things like a silver hollow Reddish class of 2019, silver hollow Thibault hoops. I'm just going to keep that one because I like this set. LeBron base, I'm keeping that. Kobe White base, Keldon Johnson base, Kendrick Nunn base, RJ Barrett, Sekou, and I'm gonna look at some of these to see if they're gradable. But yeah, so I'm assigning a value of $2 each for each of these, and you get to $36 for these. So the tally is at 36. And then we move on to cards that are worth 5+. So these are a little bit more interesting. You've got things like a Cameron Johnson, and I looked at eBay comps for all this stuff. Cameron Johnson purple disco, Lucas Semenic purple disco, Anthony Davis silver. That is that's pretty cheap for a silver AD, given he's a top 5 player in the league. Again, he's just a big man, and people don't, and he's got the brow. I mean, people just don't collect big man like they do with like the quicker guys. Even a Kyrie, who's he's a top player, but nowhere near as good as AD. His silvers are selling for at least 7 to 10. LeBron silver is probably, he's the top player, so you can't compare that. But a Luka silver is selling for 45, even though AD is arguably a better player. But anyway, so you put $5 on that, and then you've got like an RJ Barrett silver, Tyler Hero base rookie going for $5. You've got a Stephen Curry purple disco going for $7. That's the most valuable card in this group. That's a pretty cool one. I might just PC that. He is one of my favorite players along with Lillard. And then you've got the auto. I did pull an auto, amazingly enough. So I pulled one auto out of my earlier rip of $1,300, and I pulled one auto out of this rip of $450. Both were not great players. Some people would argue Scalabrine is one of the greats. He's jokingly, obviously, but these are going for anywhere from, I'll put a $5 value on this. Certainly going to flip it. Really no interest in this card. So that is that. And then you move on to the bigger hits, and I must say I did pretty well again. I've been on fire with this stuff, and I was really happy to see that I pulled, I didn't really, I got two of the same player, but I pulled two rookie variations of Kobe White, one of the top probably 5 rookies of the class. I love these rookie variations, just so cool. And so these are going for about 10 a piece. So this is $20 in value right here. I also pulled a nice one here, an RJ Barrett Purple Disco. Unfortunately, it's off center, pretty thin on the right, but that's a cool card, really cool picture. These are going for about 15 bucks. I'll flip it because it's so off centered. And then we get to some bigger stuff. We have a Kevin Durant Silver Hollow Get Out the Way. These are going for about $20. When the set first came out, they're going for 40. 20 is reasonable. I could probably get that. And I am going to flip this on eBay. So that's a nice one for 20 bucks. And then we've got a Keldon Johnson Silver Base Rookie. These are going for, around $20, $25, which is really surprising to me. I had actually just set this thing aside. And then I watched a Run Good video, and he was talking about Keldon Johnson. I don't remember. If someone could throw it in the comments, why is this? This is selling for. I sold a Thibault rookie for. Obviously, he's not really offensive great, but I sold his rookie silver for like $8. Why is Keldon Johnson stuff selling for so much? I don't know much about him. Is he tearing it up this year? I don't have League Pass. I don't have a local team, so I'm only able to watch the national games. I have no idea what this guy's doing. So let me know why this thing's worth 25 bucks. Please help me. And then I pulled a big boy. I pulled a Zion Green Base Rookie out of the first video, the 3rd box that I ripped, and this is a solid one. I didn't pull any Zion parallel rookies base rookies out of the $1,300 rip that I did, so I was really happy to see this. These are going for anywhere from, some of them are weird, they're going for like 75, which seems oddly low. Maybe it's a condition thing, and some of them going for, up to close to 150. I think, greens are they're just kind of as rare or rarer than silvers. So I feel like from at least a rarity standpoint, it should be selling for as much as a silver, but I assigned a value of $100 to this. And then, right there, if we ended it, I'd say we did solid, but that isn't where it ends. And so that's when I pull this out. And I pulled this off camera. I got a little overexcited and ripped a couple on my own. And I pulled the Zion Variation, guys. This is the card that I wanted to rip. This is the whole reason that I bought the hangers, is because I wanted a Zion Variation. Look how cool that is. If you just look at the photo, I think it's so much cooler than him just kind of dribbling at the top of the key, throwing down a dunk with the solid background in the back. These are going for $100. I think that's too cheap. Unfortunately, the surface isn't great on this. It is nicely centered. I'm just going to PC it. I'm not going to sell this. These are so rare. You have to rip so much to get these. I just feel like 100 is not enough. I might even just keep this and then also buy a PSA 10 once people start getting these graded, because I think it's an awesome card. It's the crown jewel of what I ripped here, in my opinion. And so if you do the math on kind of these bigger cards, you get to $280 in value, and 200 of that obviously comes from these. If I only pulled one of these, my rip would have looked a lot worse, and I just got really lucky again. Hoops has just treated me so well. It's been an amazing product for me. Certainly outperforming what an average person would expect from this many cards, I think, or from as many boxes as I bought, but I will take it. And so if we do the math, as I like to say, we take the $2 cards. You got 18 cards valued at $36. You take the cards valued around $5 to $7. There's about 7 of these. You get to, this is $37. And then you've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. You get to $280 for these. And that's a total value of $353 in cards pulled. Those are the ungraded values on eBay right now if I were to flip all of this. And that's So $350 out of $450 spent is a return on investment, or a ratio of 78%. I got 78% of my money back, which, if you're talking about investing in a stock, that isn't good. You don't want to be down 22%. But if you're talking about ripping boxes, guys, this isn't ripping boxes isn't an investment. If you think it is, it just isn't. That's not the way this works. On average, I would say you should expect, what I found on an average box, about losing 50% of your money, or getting 50% of your money back in cards. Obviously, you can earn more back if you get lucky, or if you happen to pull a PSA 10 and get it graded. But you could also easily get blanked, which has happened to me. I ripped $700 of basketball prior to doing this hoop stuff, and I literally earned about $20 back on those boxes. Just got absolutely annihilated. And so usually that kind of averages out to 50%, but in this case, I've done amazing on hoops. 78% I'll take all day, especially when I pulled this bad boy. And so that's going to do it for this video. If you like what you see, if you like financial recaps, if you like me talking about kind of the different variations in the sets and what you should be looking for, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. This is the stuff we do. We rip a lot of cards. We've got 3 of us out here in the Pacific Northwest, 3 friends going back to elementary school, pretty much, getting back into our childhood and ripping cards, and we rip a lot. We are expecting, Gibby and I are expecting to collectively rip thousands of dollars of optic football when that comes out in a few weeks. Don't tell my wife that. So there's a lot more to come, and you can expect a lot more financial recaps. Really trying to build a channel. I think we are going to do a giveaway pretty soon, because we're starting to get, I wouldn't call critical mass 60 subscribers, but if we can get anywhere close to 100 or get to 100, we'll start doing giveaways, start making this a little bit more interesting for you guys. I think that's going to do it for me. I won't drag this out any longer. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Curtis Miso signing off. Well, guys, we did it. We got over 100 subscribers, and as promised, we are going to be doing a giveaway now. I think we have some pretty cool packages here. We have 3 different packages that we'll be giving away, so there will be 3 winners, and I think your odds here should be pretty good, given that we only have 100 subscribers, hopefully more by the time that we do the giveaway. But I think the odds of you winning out of 3 different packages should be pretty high, because there will be 3 winners. And so we had over 1,000 views on my last financial recap for hoops, and that really has taken the channel to a new level. So we want to keep that momentum going by doing a giveaway. And so we have 3 packages, 1 from each sport that we collect. The first is from basketball, and so obviously we're doing a package of hoops cards, given all of the hoops that I've been ripping lately. The first card from that package is going to be this nice Ja Morant rookie card tribute insert. He's got the sweet old school original Vancouver Grizzlies jersey. I tried to buy one of those, but they're all sold out, and I don't know if they're going to make any more, but that is just an awesome look. I think it's timeless. I think this card will be timeless, and it also has, importantly, it has the rookie card emblem on it, which you don't have in most inserts, so I think this is a pretty cool card that should hold some value, and so we'll put that right here. But that's not all from basketball. We're also going to be giving away, in this first set, a KD first-year Nets first-year hoops premium card. This is something, cards where it's a first year of anything tends to hold value, and KD has been balling out for the Nets, so this is a pretty cool one. So that goes with package number 1, and then also we've got this Giannis lights, camera, action insert as well. Obviously 2-time MVP, one of the best players in the league. Kind of a cool looking insert. So that is the basketball package giveaway. And so if you're interested in the basketball cards, go ahead and comment and say that you want the basketball lot. And also, if you could mention what boxes you'd like to see us open more of, or what kind of videos you'd like to see more of from us. That would be great. And then also you need to subscribe as well. You don't need to be a current subscriber, but you do need to have subscribed and commented in order to be eligible to win. Next, we have a football lot. Gibby and I opened a lot of football. We opened thousands of dollars of Mosaic on the channel before the channel started to take off. We opened over $10,000 of Prism on the channel, lots of hobby boxes. So we do a lot of football. We love watching football. We know the players pretty well. We watch a ton of football. So the first card in the giveaway will be none other than Justin Herbert, the likely rookie of the year, balling out for the Chargers. I pulled this out of a Chronicles draft box. This is in Elite red parallel, so it's a short print parallel of Justin Herbert. Anything Justin Herbert is absolutely flying off eBay right now, given the success he had this year. He's looking like he could have potential to be one of the greats, breaking TD records for QBs, for rookie QBs and all that. So that will be highlighting the football giveaway. In addition to that, we have a nice Tua select out of Chronicles draft picks. This is one of the Chrome sets that you're chasing out of Chronicles. Certainly one of the best hits that you can get out of Chronicles draft. So that will be included in the football lot. And then I just opened a Rookies and Stars hanger a couple days ago, and I pulled this Joe Burrow. So we're gonna go ahead and, why not? We'll give away all three we'll give the top 3 QB prospect rookie cards out in the football lot. So I think that's a pretty nice lot there as well. And then the third one, we're going baseball. I know a lot of you new subscribers that came onto the channel came as a result of my hoops, Curtis Miso's hoops videos, but we also, have three buddies here on the channel, myself, Curtis Miso, Gibby, and then Mike on the mic, who's our resident baseball expert. All he does is open baseball. He just did a Topps Chrome video that you should go check out if you haven't already. He is giving away this Jesus Luzardo on-card auto at a Topps Chrome rookie auto. He tells me this is one of the top 5 rookie prospects in the league right now. So that's a pretty nice card that we are giving away. So if you're interested in this, go ahead and subscribe and note in the comments that you're interested in the baseball giveaway, and describe kind of what kind of videos you'd like to see from Pack Addicts in 2021. So that's going to do it for the giveaway. Thank you so much to our existing subscribers, and thank you to our upcoming subscribers. We're excited to continue to grow the community on the channel and continue to provide lots and lots of content. We're going to be buying, Gibby and I already have reserved thousands of dollars of Optic football coming out in February. We've already got thousands of dollars of Contenders football coming out on Wednesday, the 20th. So we are ready to roll. And so the results of the giveaway will give you a full week for people to apply for the giveaway. And then after the week is done, we will do an unboxing video with an announcement of the winners at the beginning of the video. So I will keep you guys posted on that, and good luck.